I'm not even about to do this whole intro again because I swear, Virgo, I already did it, but I had to erase the video because my neighbor was being super rude with his dogs and everything, so I had to get super rude back. So I didn't want you to have to see that side of me and everything. So welcome to your March 2026 reading. I hope all is well, and so we're just going to get started now. What I two cards that I picked out. And so what I was saying is that there could be a pregnancy scare this month for 2026. I'm sorry, for March 2026 for you, Virgo. Also, somebody could be being accused of being like supremely promiscuous. So this is somebody who possibly could be a sex worker. If this is not a sex worker, this is someone who has a lot of sexual partners. This is always someone who claims that they use protection, that they are responsible, but I don't think that that is the case. And somebody is most definitely pregnant. Somebody is not sure of the paternity of said child. So that could be an issue. What I mean by school age is you have daughters who, are of age where they've started having sex and everything. You may want to talk to your child about that, and I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be a daughter. It could be a son out there who's slinging that thing around, but there is a young girl out there who is very confused about, sex and her role and what the role of sex is truly supposed to be. And so somebody has become the pass around, so to speak, and this person could be pregnant. This child could be pregnant at this time, and they could be hiding this from you. They could be trying to figure out who the father is of the baby. I do get where there are some teenagers out here who are hiding their pregnancies from their parents because they are not sure staying around, and he doesn't necessarily practice safe sex either. So this is somebody who's there for a good time but not a long time. This is someone who, these are the cards that came out when I did the first reading, so I'm just going to go ahead and put them back. This is somebody who, basically that's what they're known for. Could be somebody who is, well endowed or very good in bed, or, this is a woman who's very pretty, who's great in a sack type of situation, but basically everybody knows what this person is, their role. I'm hearing Freaky League, what them clothes supposed to be off and over there, type of situation. So shout out to Petey Pablo. Somebody's name could be Petey. Freaky League could be somebody's song, but that is the energy that is given. You could smoke a little bit, drink a little, yeah, type of situation. You could have also reconciled with somebody around the holidays, the past holidays, and this could have been where this child was conceived. This is somebody, when I put with in the past, whatever this is, it was a secret. So, this person discreetly without, somebody else knowing. Also, this person could have been dealing with somebody, dealing with like, two or three different other people. And they could all could have contracted something. So I'm going back to, if this is not a pregnancy scare, somebody could be getting some type of test results and find out that they have been infected with something, that they have contracted something during, one of their crusades and everything. So this could be possibly somebody that you were creeping around with. And, I am getting that somebody could have been stepping out on their relationship or on, stepping out in their marriage and, got themselves caught up type of situation as well. Somebody, I'm hearing somebody got out of jail around the holidays, or somebody came back in town around the holidays, or you were able to reconnect with somebody, Virgo, around the holidays. And yeah, whomever this person is, this is somebody that you possibly could have, or around with once before. This is also somebody whom, that if this is the case and you reconnected with somebody, or you are dealing with somebody like on a sneak tip, you are ready to turn your back on everything for this person. Like somebody is in love, somebody is very happy, type of situation. Somebody could have backslid and went back to somebody after being with other people and did not know that they had something, and could have given it to their person that they reconciled with as well, Virgo. Okay. Um, so yeah, this is definitely a sex-centric month for you. Um, so we're gonna go out, and I'm sorry, we're gonna go ahead and find out what the current energy is for you, Virgo, right now. Somebody also, yeah, is trying to figure out where they got something from. So this doesn't have to be anything as serious as, you know, something fatal, but this could be like something like gonorrhea, trichomonas, yeast, or, you know, some type of a bacterial infection or something like that. And somebody is trying to figure out where they got it from. Because somebody sleeps around, somebody could have possibly have passed it to a number of people that they were dealing with. So somebody, I did say in the first reading, somebody does not always practice safe sex. There's somebody who's quite irresponsible with their phallic out here. So I'm getting somebody could be like well endowed, or somebody is just, you know, great in bed. And so they basically, that's their secret sauce. They can get somebody, you know, through their sex game because they are so good in bed. But this person is not responsible. So this person will judge their sexual partners basically on how they look and everything like that. So if their if the partner looks like they are clean and they don't have anything, well then this person has no problem sliding up in that raw. All right, so what is the current energy for this? For my Virgos. All right, we have 7 of coins. So somebody is lying. And you can notice somebody is possibly lying right now. Somebody is signing, or somebody lied to somebody, so somebody would sign a contract. So this could be somebody lied to somebody about the paternity of a child, so that way they would sign the birth certificate. Somebody definitely manipulated some type of information, some type of data to get somebody to sign or to commit themselves to a situation. All right, and then we have the justice in the reverse. So whatever it was scantless. Or you could be dealing with a Virgo. I'm sorry, a Libra. You could be dealing with the ill-ass Libra as well. Also, somebody could have, so say this is a situation where somebody lied about who the father of a child was, so that person would sign on the dotted line. That person now, whoever found out, somebody's name could be Bill as well. Somebody found out that that was indeed a lie, and so they're no longer going to be paying child support or whatever. Somebody is going to court right now to stop the payments. And basically the mother or whatever doesn't have a leg to stand on because she actually lied about the paternity of that child. All right. There's or there's a Libra out here that lied about dealing with a whole bunch of people, or a Libra lied about what type of work. So there could be a Libra that is a sex worker, and they could have lied about, you know, dealing with a whole bunch of people, or however. This could also be a situation where somebody was responsible and perhaps there was a hiccup, like the condom broke or something to that effect and everything. So, you know, there was a genuine mistake, but I am getting that somebody did lie in order to get somebody to either sign on the dotted line, sign the birth certificate, take responsibility for paternity, or something like that. All right, the future energy that we're going to be looking at, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and what else? Ooh, and then we have the Justice card, so heavy Libra energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. So somebody most definitely is going to get their wish fulfillment. Somebody is getting a message. So this could be a situation where, like I said, somebody basically is taking somebody to child support court, going back to court to get their payments readjusted, or to get themselves taken off of child support altogether because, you know, basically somebody lied about it. Somebody lied about a child. Somebody could be getting some type of news from the courts, but whatever it is, it's going to be good. You're going to be quite happy about it. Somebody is taking, let's see. You could also be dealing with a Taurus. Okay. Um, Somebody could be going to divorce court as well, Virgo. And basically, I'm hearing somebody will be getting some news grant. I'm sorry, somebody will be getting news that the divorce has been granted, or that the settlement terms are going in somebody's favor because of some type of lie. Somebody lied in court, or somebody lied to the courts. Also, somebody could have lied and said that they were still married, or that they were living together. In the same house, or still in a committed relationship. So this could also be a situation where perhaps somebody lied about their residency, or lied about the number of people that lived in their home in an effort to gain some type of benefit, or to get some type of, like, say, tax break or something like that. Also, somebody could be going to court to get child, or to get visitation, custody rights of a daughter and a son. Somebody, hmm, somebody could have lied about being married, or I'm hearing like staying in the house, or staying with the kids, or it's a daughter. Somebody, you could have a daughter and a son, or this could be, a young couple, and basically, I don't know, something about residency, something about living together for tax purposes, or some type of so this could be like, health care. You know what I mean? Well, we're going to still stay together because of health care. This could also be a situation where um, you could be getting some type of new, okay, so this could be like regarding benefits, like I said, health care, insurance, anything like that, where um, say you were dealing with, like, say you were married to somebody, and perhaps, you would get divorced, but if you get divorced, and that means that that's going to mess up your benefits, or you won't be able to stay on somebody's insurance, or something to that effect. Also, going back to, somebody could have signed a birth certificate so that, a child would be able to receive some type of benefit, some type of medical insurance, or something like that. It could come out that somebody was under investigation. Somebody could have been scared that, they'd be facing some type of legal action and or jail time. So it's kind of like a loophole was found, or there's like some type of saving grace, like, well, all right, you could have lied and said that you were still married, all right, to somebody, or you were still, yeah, I'll just use that as an example. You're still married to somebody, all right? And so you did that so that way you would be able to stay on your ex's, say, medical insurance. All right. And then they find out that you're not actually still married. And so now you were worried that you possibly were going to go to jail, or, face some type of legal repercussions or anything like that. But the saving grace is, okay, well, even though you guys are not, married, and you did lie about that, because you all still live in the same household, or you guys are still whatever by common law standards, I guess, that would exempt somebody from, being, in trouble, some type of thing, something like that. So, you could be getting some type of information like that. So if you were worried about that, some type of, being investigated for like fraud, or facing some type of fraud charges, by the grace of God, you should get on your knees that that's not going to happen, or at least I don't see that happening. But somebody, if that's not the case, where you're going back and forth to court, somebody is most definitely dealing with a Libra. as well. Somebody also could have fallen out with a Libra because possibly a Libra lied about something. A Libra lied on you, or you lied to a Libra. And this could be a situation where you've not like spoken to this person or had any dealings with this person for quite some time, and maybe they're reaching out like, hey, they want to bury the hatchet, and you're happy to hear from them, you know what I mean? Because whatever the separation may have been, or whatever it was, you know, it was, I'm hearing it was something stupid or minute or whatever, but you're happy that this person has reached out to you. So if you are dealing with the Libra and you have fallen out, you know, with them, I would look forward to reuniting with this person, or, you know, making amends, you know, amends being made about that. What else did I just hear? Also, somebody could have been subpoenaed or worried that they would have to appear or testify in court about something. So this could be a situation where, you know, somebody that you know got caught up in some type of whatever, but because you were with them, or because you know them, or people know that you know them, now your name got tossed up in the situation, and, you know, you possibly would have had to have gone to court to, you know, to whatever. I don't see that happening either. All right. What else do I see? That's really that, Virgo. Let me see if I can, because it seems kind of, is there any other info or any other energy from the Virgos before I close this out? Seems very quick. Bounce back, okay. But it didn't really pop out, but alright. Anything else from my Virgos? You know what, Virgos, you guys have been like super, super, super quiet. I really get the energy for the month of March that you could have gotten yourselves inadvertently entangled in some shit, and so now you're trying to like lay low and like let the dust settle before you make a move, or before you move on to the next step, because you're just not quite sure what is going on. I'm hearing that basically you're kind of like you're going to stand still for a second, because it has come out that, you know, some lies were told. Somebody could also want you, or you could have been worried that you would have to go to court to testify on somebody's behalf, and that you would have to lie for them. Also, for a slim few of you, you were somebody's alibi, and you did go to court and lie for somebody, and you were worried that perhaps you weren't convincing or whatever. You could be getting news that you're off the hook in some type of way. Somebody lied and said that they did not know a Libra, that they didn't know somebody. So it's 4 people. So this could be, okay, so this Virgo could be where, I don't want to word this, but I'll get myself in trouble. There could have been some type of crime, all right, and it could have been a group effort. Like four people could have been involved in planning this. This could have been an unaliving, all right? These 4 people came up with the cover story. All 4 of the people have come up with the cover story. Perhaps one person broke cover, so to speak, no pun intended, and messed the story up. And so then it was proven or shown that somebody was lying, or they were suspected of lying. And perhaps, you know, the other people who were involved in this situation were worried, because if you were lying, then that means the rest of us were lying. Somebody could be getting some news from the courts that, you know, they basically bought it. Virgo. Somebody received some type, so okay, this could also be a situation where somebody was implicated in a crime, and somebody could have lied and said, I don't know this person, I've never seen this person before in my life. Also, during a court case, the people involved had to stay away from one another. So this could be a situation where messages were relayed between, like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? So an intermediary or like a messenger, of course. So like, hey, I need you to go over there and I need you to go tell such and such, blah 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 blah, because you don't want to use the phones, or because you know that the police are watching you, so you can't be seen together. You can't even be known to be known associates. So you pass messages back and forth, through somebody, through a third party, a non-related third party, so you can keep somebody's name out the mix. Somebody denied the involvement of a Libra in something, a Libra knowing something, a Libra being involved in something. Somebody has denied that involvement, or a Libra denied that involvement. I don't know. It wasn't me. I didn't see it. Da 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 da. And yeah. All right. Let me see what we have. Okay. We got rejection one to come out. Somebody doesn't have any money at this time, so somebody's taking a beating. Also, somebody was supposed to so if somebody was supposed to, somebody promised somebody some money, or promised that they would, or if somebody did a job for somebody and they're owed money for the job, they've not gotten their money yet. They've not gotten their money yet. Also, this could be a situation where somebody lied about giving you some money. Perhaps this was a Libra and everything, and the Libra has been ducking and dodging you. There hasn't been returning your calls. I do see them reaching out to you. We have last week, and then we have Scorpio, Virgo. Also, somebody likes men. Alright, but this is a man that likes men. Somebody is a male prostitute as well. And then somebody is always thinking of you in the reverse. So this could be when somebody tells you that they love you. So somebody love bombs people, like, oh yes, I'm thinking about you. You my only one, blah, 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 blah. And that is just not the case. All right. We have moving on sideways. So you need to move on from somebody, honey. Or this could be where this case, if this is a case or whatever, and you thought that you had gotten over the hurdle, or it was done and dusted for some, that's not the case, because it is going to come out that somebody has lied. All right. So I'm also getting this because somebody again has broken cover and has broken the story, and it now comes out that somebody has lied. Now these people need to figure out a way to get together so they can all get on the same picture. I mean the same program. We have down low in the reverse. And then we have co-workers in the reverse. All right, so something that was a secret is no longer a secret. At the bottom of the deck, they love another woman. So something that was a secret is no longer a secret. Okay, so whatever this was that somebody was trying to keep hidden, whatever their involvement was that they were trying to keep hidden, or who they were dealing with that they were trying to keep hidden, that is no longer the case. That is coming to the surface. We have Libra and Scorpio vibes. I did say Taurus a little while ago as well. These people were working together. This could also be a situation where two people who were supposed to be friends ended up sleeping together. I did say somebody could be a Scorpio. Yeah. All right, Virgo. I hope that made sense to you, because I'm not really... I don't know. Something was very clandestine, very secret, very secret society, street type shit. You know what I mean? Like Vine, like the Wire. You know what I mean? Like where information was spread, underground. And I am hearing that somebody definitely they fucked up when it was time for interrogation. So say it is 4 people and they all committed, or they committed a crime together. 3 people stuck to the program verbatim. Okay, they came up with the story. They stuck to the story. The 4th person stuck to the story, but they got some details mixed up. They were rattled. So I'm getting like the other three were seasoned, would be what you would consider seasoned criminals. So they've been in the interrogation room before. They've been through all this before. They know, the process like the back of their hands. They know that they're going to get questioned. They know that they're going to be detained. They're going to know if they don't say anything, that in such and such amount of time, they're going to have to be released because blah, 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 blah. So they noticed the fourth person was a little bit more nervous. And so perhaps they overshared, or they, and trying to prove their innocence, they overshared information, or they got details wrong in that. And so as a result now, investigators, the court is looking like, well, that's not what the other three said. So how is it that this person is saying y'all were there until 9:53, but all the rest of you all are saying that y'all left at 9 o'clock on the dot? And the person who's saying that y'all left at 9:53, they have a perfect recollection of events up until that time. Our cameras show now that that this person indeed left at 9:53. So it's impossible that he was either with you at 9 o'clock, or y'all were there at some shit like that. Somebody's story is unraveling. So yeah. And this is regarding the death, because there was a funeral behind this. Somebody is getting some information, or getting somebody will be getting a court summons that they need to testify in the month of March. So anyway, Virgo, I hope that helped. And until the next time, please don't forget to like, comment, as well as subscribe. And until the next time, deuces.